nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I realized that most people aren't lazy. Like you yourself aren't lazy. You're programmed. You're wired to think that you're wired. You think poor habits. You think that you should be poor. You think that you shouldn't have enough. You think you shouldn't. That you don't deserve to be rich. And I'm here to rewire your mind and make money from it, bro. I want you to make money from rewiring your mind, and I'm gonna make money from rewiring your mind as well. And I want you to do that as well. But let's go ahead and tap into this, bro. Most people think they're living their best life. Most people think that they're living their best life doing the same stuff that they're doing, repeating the same shit, doing the same thing. But you have to realize they're not living the same life. They're repeating it. Same thoughts, same emotions, same habits, and same results. And then they sit there wondering why nothing in our life changes. And we start blaming everybody outside of ourselves. We don't start looking at ourselves in the mirror. We don't look at ourselves in the mirror, but we start blaming everything outside of ourselves before the reality that we've created and that we live every day. And then we sit there thinking about, but we start thinking about why other people get success. But what if I told you that you're not lazy, you're not broken, you're not um, being attacked by the government. You're not. Nobody's holding you back from creating your dream reality, but you're programmed. You just program. And but today we're gonna break that program of being in our not dream realities and not creating our dream realities, and we're gonna create our dream realities today. You feel me? And you're gonna start chipping away those old layers and letting go of the old layers, bro. And not only that, bro, I'm gonna show you how to take that awareness and actually turn it into income using content in different other ways as well. While I talk about, but let's get into that shit, bro. Let's talk about it, bro. Most people wake up and immediately press play on yesterday. Same mindset, same emotional reactions, same identity. Say that something negative happened a day before that shit. You still stuck on that from and now, and that happened a day ago or a week ago, and you still stuck on the same thing. You just press play on yesterday, and over time, bro, that repetition starts to feel like this is just who I am, that this is my reality, that this is what I deserve to get, that this is my fault, and we start blaming ourselves, and we start creating this negative as like imagine like a negative spiral. Imagine a spiral that's going off, bro. Like it's a spiral of you in it, and it's just negative shit, just negative vibrations, negative imagine energy coming from this shit just negative. Imagine like when you walk in, it's just that stink. You know how that on the cartoons be like the stink shit. That's how a lot of shit be after we start getting in our head and claiming this identity, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you got to realize, bro, that's not you. That's just the programming, bro. Your brain learns through repetition. Our brains learn through repetition. Every thought that we think strengthens a pathway. It strengthens that. Every emotion you feel, the body memorizes it. Really, whether you realize it or not, your body is memorizing that. And eventually your body starts running your life automatically. And that's why you feel stuck. Not because you don't want better, but because your system is trained to stay the same. You are trained, your mindset is trained, your body is trained to be in the same reality, bro. And you got to realize, bro, I'm probably talked about this a little bit later, but when you start getting used to a reality, bro, when you try to change that reality, bro, your body gonna be like, okay, I want to get back to doing this and that and this and that. But I want to, your body is gonna feel so used in your mind, and you know what I'm saying. You have to, in a sense, you have to trick your mind and your body to not to get uncomfortable and to get from wanting to be comfortable because your mind and your body wants to be comfortable, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro. And you have to realize, bro. We have to realize, bro. Your body is running your life automatically, and that's why you feel stuck. Not because you want better, not because you don't want better, because you can want better and don't want and still not get the results, my nigga. But because the system in your mind, your system, your nervous system, that nigga, everything is trained to stay in the same reality. We have to trick our minds and our body to get out of that shit. Well, let's talk about the real matrix, bro. The real matrix is within our minds, bro. The real matrix isn't something outside of yourself. Nothing starts outside. Nothing starts outside of ourselves. You feel me? Most people think that the matrix is an external system, bro. But the real matrix is within yourself. It's eternal. It's autopilot, bro. It's 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 the wake up, scroll, react, and repeat. That's what most people do. Most people wake up every day. They wake up, scroll, react to shit, repeat. They don't create nothing. They don't build any system. They don't try to do something different. That's why most people do the same. Let me tell this story, bro. I had me smoking weed, bro. Nigga did for Ramadan I was doing like trying not to smoke. 21. I did like 21 days, bro. And this actually my like second day of not smoking. I was finna smoke today. I ain't gonna lie. I would smoke, but I wasn't finna buy that shit. That one day, nigga, I felt some DDG shit. I'm not buying weed no more. Like, there's no point, bro. I ain't gonna say there's no point. I'm not gonna say I'm not buying no weed, bro. But I'm not buying weed like how I used to, in a sense. Like, I used to buy weed every fucking week. I'd be like, bro, I need to go buy some weed. I need to go do this. You know how much fucking thousands of dollars, nigga? Probably I spent probably 50K on weed, nigga. I have to use my lifetime, nigga. I spent 50K on weed, and 25K have came from when I got out of high school, nigga. I was smoking so much because when I was in high school, I was hooping and shit. So I didn't have time to smoke, bro. I didn't have time to do that shit all the fucking time, nigga. I'm not saying that I didn't smoke, bro. Nigga just didn't have all the time to smoke as I did when I was 18 and to 22, to 21 now, especially being in college, bro. Being in college is just, I think a lot of people, they pick up bad habits in college. We pick up bad patterns, we pick up bad things, and that was one of my bad patterns, bro. I was smoking my ass off in my dorm freshman year. Shout out to my roommate, nigga, never snitched on me, never did some hoe ass shit. Shout out to the niggas, Grambling State University, my nigga. Shout out to them boys. Shout out to the RAs, nigga. Ain't never do too much, nigga. I used to have that bitch smoked out, nigga. I remember. Oh God, bro. But that was me living on autopilot, bro. I was waking up, scrolling, reacting, repeating, not going to class, smoke, wake up, smoke, scroll, and react. I was still making content, making music and things like that. But now bro, just taking that 21-day break. That was my first time taking, nigga, more than 7 days, more than 3 days not smoking, nigga. That was my first time in like 2-3 years or 4 years me taking 21 days a break. And now I'm on my 30-day challenge. I'm not gonna smoke again until 420, nigga. We going up, my nigga. I ain't gonna cap to you, but we have to realize, bro, it's deeper than the autopilot, it's deeper than the external system, bro. Every thought that we have triggers an emotion, and that emotion, it drives your behavior. You know what I'm saying? And that behavior reinforces your identity, bro. You feel me, bro? And when you have that identity, bro, your identity becomes your reality. You feel me? Or let's start this. Your identity becomes your personality, bro. You have to realize your personality is your personal reality, bro. One of the bars I heard from Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. After you get my book, I want you to go read Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. It's one of the best books I've read in 2026. I read as consciousness, being on my conscious level. One of the best books for sure, Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. But you gotta realize, bro, our behavior reinforces our identity, bro. For real. And your identity then becomes your reality. But let me say that again, bro. Our thought, emotion, behavior, identity to reality. That's the pattern. Thought, emotion. Your thought creates an emotion, and then that emotion creates a behavior. You know what I'm saying? Your personality. And then that personality creates an identity. And then that identity becomes your personal reality. It becomes your reality, my nigga. You feel me? Your identity is your personality, actually. Let's put that shit together. Your identity and personality go hand in hand. Your identity is your personality. And your personalities create personal realities. And that loop is ruining and running most people's lives, bro. And they don't even realize it, but they think that their thoughts are truth, bro. We got to realize not all thoughts come from God. It comes from us. Some thoughts are literally planted in your mind from you scrolling all day or just seeing that McDonald's ad. Now you pissed off, or you seeing some shit to make you mad, bro. Now your whole day is just pissed the fuck off. You feel me? And that's just how it goes, bro. Like, you have to be very conscious of what you scrolling and what you watching and all that shit. Like, you have to be very, very conscious, because if you're not very conscious of what you're watching these like that, like, you're gonna eventually lose yourself, my nigga, because you're gonna be stuck in this loop where you worry about everything outside of yourself. Fuck everything outside of yourself, my nigga. That shit, it don't build nothing within you, bro. Like, you gotta constantly be improving, constantly be growing, and constantly be elevating. Like, just constantly elevate and grow and focus on the right positive things. Focus on the right things, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, most people don't even realize this shit, bro. They think that their thoughts are the truth, bro. And when really, bro, they are just recycled patterns that we're living on. We're living on recycled patterns, bro. I'm gonna talk about that shit, breaking the loop. Like, I want to talk about, bro. We're gonna talk about that spiritual shit later. That shit just came to my mind, bro. But facts, bro. Let's go ahead and talk about breaking the loop. Let's break the fucking loop. Let's break the fucking loop, chat. Let's break this fucking loop that we in. This depressive shit. Let's break the fucking loop, bro. How do you break the loop? How do you break the loop? It's very, very simple. Awareness. Being aware of the loop eventually is gonna make you want to be like, okay, I'm gonna break this pattern habits that I'm doing. I'm gonna stop doing this, and I'm gonna replace my habits. Atomic Habits, another good book to read. Replacing habits, replacing things, patterns, bro. And bro, once you realize, bro, the moment you become aware of your patterns, bro, you step outside of them. You stop reacting automatically, bro, and you start observing and being like, okay, why am I doing this, bro? Because when you're the observer and being the observer, bro, it's always more powerful than the program, bro. Because when you the observer, you like, okay, why? Before I react, just react like this, bro. If you a hothead, this is a good thing for you, like, or somebody that struggles with controlling their emotions. I've been that person as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start just reacting this shit. Like, I mean, I be around, bro. Some shit, bro. Like, I'm being honest about this. Like, sometimes, bro, I will have this issue where I react to people before like realizing that that's what they really want. And this shit happening weekly, monthly, and this shit was happening for years. And I've finally figured out, bro, like, okay, let me stop just reacting so quick and observing why do they keep doing this shit. Is this their pattern that they're trying to put on me to keep me stuck in this shit? And once I started observing that shit and being like, okay, I'm not even gonna react, I'm not gonna give them no attention, I'm not gonna feed into that energy. You know what I'm saying? Argumentative ass shit. It's like some argument shit. I'm not even gonna give no power to that shit. And once I did that shit, bro, that's when the power came back to me. All the power came back to me, bro. For real. Because now I'm not just living, bro. I'm choosing what the I'm not just living to allow reality to make my reality bad, but I start choosing this shit. I start choosing like different things and things like that. I start choosing like, okay, I'm gonna not to react in that certain story I was talking about. I'm choosing not to react in that story. Like, I'm not choosing to be the same person that I was. I'm awareness. I have awareness. So okay, I'm gonna switch my habits, and that goes with anything, bro. And that goes with anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like this